B2B Cambodia, the portal for business use in Cambodia.
I'm B2B Cambodia's Darshana. Thanks for watching. Today we'll be speaking with Neak Oknha Dr. Mengly J, the founder, chairman, and CEO of Mengly J Education PLC, a leading educational provider in Cambodia. Dr. Mengly, while most well known for being an educationist, is also a medical doctor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Hello, thank you so much for speaking with us today, Dr. Mengly. I'm really looking forward to this conversation to learn more about your very decorated career and the journey that brought you here today. So to start off with, I'd like to go a bit into your background and the guiding principles that led you here today. You, of course, are a survivor of the Khmer Rouge. Then you were raised and educated in the United States before returning to Cambodia and starting your company here in 2005. And now you've become a leading entrepreneur, philanthropist, and figure in Cambodia's business community. It's a very long and remarkable journey. So I'd love to know what are some of the core principles that helped guide you down this life path?
I always tell my young folk in Cambodia that whatever you do what you're good at and what you know of. And be focused and be persistent and never give up. And what you do, be honest and play fair game. And that's what is most important. So always pay attention to what you do and make sure that you commit to it. And that's the best way. But very important is that do what you're good at and what you know of. Otherwise, you're just going to waste a lot of energy and time and money.
In this long journey, you must have faced a lot of big challenges. So what would you say were some of the biggest challenges that you faced establishing your company nearly 20 years ago, and how did you overcome them?
Well, 2 decades ago, 10 decades ago, and now are quite different, very different. Cambodia have changed drastically for the past 20 years. When I started this business, Cambodian laws, rules and regulations way in back somewhere nowhere. And I remember the most difficult part for most people who are open business is not about doing business. Most of the problem that we are facing and that's most obstacle that led to many bankruptcy is the rule and regulation from the authority. We don't have one single authority coming. We have multiple authority coming from nowhere. And usually demanding for payment is more like mafia at that time. And we can't blame the government because it's almost like in heyday that time. We don't know who's and who. They come for under the table money from different organizations and different ministry, claiming to be this department, this ministry, that ministry. And that is the most difficulty, most obstacle in succeeding in the business. And for me, maybe I'm a foreigner at that time, and that's what is my most challenging problems that I face. As regarding to doing the business itself is not a problem. And competing, Cambodians are very savage in competing cutthroat. Whatever you do, they will drag you down. And even schools, they brought people and throw stone at night, break glasses, and then they bring gangster to disturb your schools. Back and forth, it's so many horrendous things that happened at that time. Sometimes it's unbelievable. 20 years ago, when you talk and to other countries, it's still a surprise and quite a shock to many people. And the second problem, then the most difficult part for us is fund. Very difficult in secure fund that time. Either you have your own fund saving or your parents are rich, they have money to support you, or you have to have real estate to put in the bank. But the latter one is very difficult. People don't have property at that time. Unless you stay here in Cambodia, you live here in Cambodia, your parents are rich and you have a lot of property, then you put mortgages to get loan. But for me, as a foreigner, come to Cambodia for just only 3 years, it's quite new to me. Everything is quite new. The language, the cultures, the rules and regulation policy. But as time goes by, I learned how to pick it up here and there and then assimilate myself to the culture here. And easy to catch up as I'm also a Cambodian American. It's just a matter of time that I pick it up
your personal educational background is in medicine, and you do have twice a week you'll meet your patients. Do you have other plans to go further into the business of the medical field, or are you more focused on like education?
As you know, we have 13 student health centers throughout the campuses. And right now we have 20 campuses, and another 4 coming up within this year. By September, we will launch 4 more. And that will be another 2 student health centers. So there will be 15 student health centers. And this student health center sees students throughout all campuses, over 21,000 students, plus staff and also family and parents from outside. So we've been involved in healthcare from day one. And hopefully we plan to expand into medical center. And we already in the process of designing a medical center. First in Mao Zedong here, campus, and eventually venture into the sector fully. And but we get used to it. We have experience, and we've been implementing it since day one.
So now, if you look back at your whole career, what do you think was your most significant accomplishment personally, and what future goals do you also hope to achieve?
Wow, looking back for the past 19 years since coming to Cambodia. I start with 2 building complex school with 4 students, 5 staff, and now I have 29 school building and with over 3,000 staff and over 21,000 students. So that is a big accomplishment for me. Eventually, led this company onto a listed company in stock market on the main bourse. And at the same time, we have founded a foundation, the Mengly J Foundation, that has helped people throughout Cambodia, more than 500,000 right now. And it's known throughout Cambodia as one of the foundations that's helping Cambodia in disaster, in healthcare, in food banking, blood banking, and different areas to make sure that people are being helped, and we do what we can to contribute and be part of the government support. So I'm very proud of what we're doing so far, and what we're doing so far has been very successful. In the near future, I hope to continue to expand school and eventually venture into university and medical school and international school and special needs school. There's a lot of schools that Cambodia still need to have, and there's a lack of special needs school in Cambodia, and also TVET. In every country, you cannot not have TVET. Cambodia is the same like other countries. You need skilled workers to work in different skill labor force. And right now, there's not enough TVET schools that are available for students in all fields. And right now, we focus on university. And university are right now more on the social and liberal science, but not much on science. So in technology, engineer, and so on. We need to continue to expand the STEMs more and TVET more. And I see that MJQ education hopefully will venture into those areas in the near future.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing all these insights into your life and career. It was really fascinating to hear about, and we really appreciate you giving us the time today. Thank you so much. You've been with B2B Cambodia. Thanks for watching. Join us next time as we continue to bring you more news, updates, and developments from the business community in the Kingdom of Cambodia.